Let's begin. At the beginning of time, celestial beings known as the Titans roam the universe with the hopes to create followers in their image. They create innumerable planets, most notably Azeroth. But amongst the planets is a chaotic, magical force known as the Twisting Nether. As the Titans bless the life born on Azeroth, including humans, elves, goblins, dragons, and dwarves, the Twisted Nether unleashes a demonic force to feed off the spiritual energies of what the Titans created. The Titans designate their greatest warrior, Sargeras, to fight off the demonic forces. Sargeras leads the fight, but over a millennia, becomes disillusioned with peace and succumbs to madness. He eventually rebels against the Titans and leads an army called the Burning Legion to invade Azeroth, thus inciting the War of the Ancients. The defensive forces of Azeroth fight off Sargeras and cast him and the Burning Legion back into the Twisting Nether. But the demons begin to inhabit Azeroth, and from the corruption of the Burning Legion comes the orc race from Draenor. The first orcs invade the human kingdoms, inciting the First War. The orcs are fought back at first, but eventually take over the human forces. The orcs rule over Azeroth under the leadership of Orgrim Doomhammer. The humans take refuge with the gnomes, elves, and dwarves, creating the Alliance of Lordaeron. They begin their plot to fight back against the Orc Horde and take back Azeroth from the clutches of the Burning Legion. The orcs engage with the Alliance, beginning the Second War. The Alliance strikes back and eventually gains control of the battlefield. Doomhammer struck down the Alliance leader, but the Alliance captured Doomhammer and forces the orcs into a retreat. The forces of the Burning Legion attempt a third attack on Azeroth to regain control of the planet. They create the Lich King and jettison him into Azeroth's Arctic wasteland. The Lich King builds an army of undead soldiers known as the Scourge and strategically pushes them against the human soldiers of the Alliance. The Alliance battles the Scourge, as well as the Dark Horde, the growing remainders of the orcs. This begins the Third War. The legendary Night Elves return to Azeroth to fight back against the demonic forces. But they sacrifice their immortality to win the battle. The Third War ends with no clear-cut winner. Every fighting force deals with massive casualties, and the political upending of the land forces massive peace treaties between all the races. The Lich King continues his dominion over the continent of Azeroth, finally preparing to fight against the remainders of the Alliance and the Horde. He attacks, attempting to draw the enemy armies to the north, where he can devastate them. He is beaten back by Tyrion Fording and forced to retreat. Fording slays the Lich King, but must designate a new king, or the Scourge will run the world without a master. He designates Bolivar Fordragon to be the new Lich King, and an era of peace finally comes to the world of Azeroth, for now. And that's the